purpose of this video lesson is to introduce you to the procedures in Marketing 585 Integrated Business GIS and to acquaint you with the resources that you'll be using throughout the course. We're going to begin in Blackboard because that's probably where you will first encounter the class, and we're on the Blackboard welcome screen with an announcement which welcomes you to the class and gives you some instructions for getting started as we go along. While we're here, before we go to the Web 2 course syllabus, I do want to show you some of the major components of the course that we'll be using in the Blackboard system. First and most important for getting started is the announcements, which we're looking at now. And what's going to happen is each week as we go through the semester, I will write you an announcement and send it as an email, usually on Sundays or Mondays every week, explaining to you exactly what the tasks are for this course for that week. And so you'll find those here in the announcements as you go along. You'll also find that you will be using your team areas fairly extensively. So under communication and group pages, you will be assigned to one of these four teams, and some of your posting assignments that we'll talk about a little bit later and your team project will be done with the people who are involved in the same team that you are. In addition to that, we're going to be using the discussion board to collect postings from the teams, and we will work primarily with this forum where you will post the answers to each of the introduction and each of the individual chapters that we cover over the course of the semester. We're going to use the discussion board as a way of capturing content from the textbook and from other sources and summarizing that content for review by other members of the class so that you will be ready when it comes time to review for the two examinations. You can use this material to facilitate that process and let you focus your work. The one other area of Blackboard that we'll be using initially is course documents, and notice that these are simply two links to the syllabus and to the schedule for the class. Your examinations will also be online using the Blackboard system, but we'll cover those a little bit later. So those are the areas of Blackboard that we're going to be using. To get more information on the course itself and our activities, let's go to the course website on the Web 2 server. You can do so by following this link or by following the link from the announcement. Either one of those takes you to the syllabus page for this course, and there in front of you is the video that we're doing now. Now on the first page of the syllabus is an overview of the course, description of of what we're going to be doing, the purpose and the objectives, and also at the very bottom of that page a list of graded assignments that you're going to be doing while you're in this course, and some other general course policies. So for now, take just a second and stop the video and look back over the online syllabus to get some idea of the content that we're going to be covering as we move through the class. And when you're done, come back and we'll go on to talk a little bit more about some of the procedures that we'll be following as we do so. While you're here, you should also follow the Read Me First link, which takes you to this page and gives you an overview of how we're going to be conducting class. Notice that this is going to be largely a self-directed, self-paced class that you'll be working on. Now, we'll be doing the same things on a weekly basis, but when during the week you perform those tasks and how you interact with your teammates and when you do your postings and when you do your exercises is completely up to you. There is not a lecture component to the class. There is no content that the students in the lab section receive that the students on the web section do not. And from that perspective, it's an exercise in independent learning in which you master and use course material and the procedures of the Business Analyst Suite on your own as you work through the exercises and work through the material in the course. So that's an overview of how we're going to conduct the class. Let's now go on in the second video that you'll find on the schedule page to an explanation of the way you're going to be handling the assignments in the class on a weekly basis and how you read the schedule and figure out the tasks that you're going to be responsible for each and every week. To do that, you'll move into the next video lesson. This concludes this one.